Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to game number 2. For those of you that are just joining us, White to the 9 won game 1. Slowly but surely ended up just taking down everything that PLG had. So we see a Jarvan ban, and okay, now on the blue side, I guess I should do this. We have Proper Logic Gaming, PLG, and over on purple side we have White to the 9, WTN. We see on the side of blue side Jarvan and Gnar. The Narvan combo has been banned out. Meanwhile, on White to the 9 side, Maokai and Lissandra, not really wanting to deal with that Maokai. We see Aurelia being banned as well. We see the Vi, the last ban here. White to the 9 not wanting PLG to get that after using it very effectively in game 1. And we see, I guess, 3 bans from game 1. Kind of. The fact that White to the 9 was the ones to ban the Vi changes things a little bit, but so we'll have to see. Well, the Janna hover for the first pick here, it was effective for White to the 9. It did make probably, I'd say, one of the hashtag DCS big plays we saw from the last game, with the mid lane kind of saving Caitlyn and then starting off a heck of a fight. So now we see the Morgana hover from White to the 9, Morgana Sivir hover here. I'm assuming that's for the bot lane, but we have seen a Morgana top kind of come about lately, so we'll have to see where that Morgana actually goes. 90% of me wants to say it's going to go in the bot lane, so that's my assumption. We see the Caitlyn. Oh gosh, I guess it's a good thing they banned out Vi. Too bad Vi and Aurelia are out. I'd say this has so far been PLG picking what White to the 9 ran in the last game if they go with this Caitlyn. They do have a little bit of time to decide. No bets yet, Daniel. You have to let team comps happen. You know what? Fuck it. I actually don't give a shit. Let's do this. We see the Renekton picked up here for PLG. That's saying early game. They don't want to be behind in the coming into the mid game this time. And the Caitlyn will be picked up as well. No last minute switches there. We're gonna go 50 max. PLG win. White X9 win. Alright, the bot will tell you how to do it. Meanwhile, okay. Yep, this is happening. We see the Kennen, I'm imagining, for the top lane, and the Hecarim. That could go in jungle or mid. So we switched it around for those of you that bet last game. It is now PLG win is bet option number 1, and White X9 win is bet option number 2. Kind of following sides. Meanwhile, as we see the Ahri and a possible Sejuani pick up here for PLG. Also, feel free if I ever say Hecarim's name wrong to kill me on it. Just destroy me on Hecarim's name, please. Please and thank you. Rengar the hover here, so that could be the Hecarim mid. We've seen it a few times. I know that Wolverine Alpha has run it a few times, so it'll be definitely curious to see what he does with it. And it is the Rengar locked in, so he is running Teleport Ignite Hecarim, it looks like, in that in the mid lane here. So it's gonna be the Morgana on support, the Rengar on the jungle, the Sivir and the Kennen for White to the 9, and on PLG we have the Renekton in the top lane, the Sejuani in the jungle, the Ahri in the mid lane, and the Caitlyn Janna bot lane again coming out of blue side, just different sides. Again guys, if you want to bet, I keep that open until first blood or 5 minutes in, so you don't have to pull a Daniel and bet it immediately. Please give him someone to bet against. I will bet against him if it matters, because I don't want to see one bet again. So come on guys, I know we have people in here. Let's keep it alive. I'll do this. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid. Go on. I have it ready in case unless someone can beat me to it. But we see the team comps. I'll leave them up on screen for just a minute before we go back over to the team profiles, as we are now into the 3-minute spectator delay, along with, the 1-minute delay I have on stream. So again, over on PLG side is Observant Owl playing Renekton in the top lane, Bear Boy with Sejuani in the jungle. Now it's gonna say you bet 25, Daniel. It doesn't let you stack bets. We have Bomi Duck on Ahri in the mid lane. I am so bad at these names. We have Dr. McLovin as Caitlyn as AD carry, and JT Maniac playing Janna at support. For WhiteX9, we have Mr. Tibbins in the top lane with the Kinnan. I play Janna, Rengar in the jungle, Wolfran Alpha, Hecarim in the mid lane, Kirby Dude 852, Sivir in the AD carry, and Too Bad Too Sad on Morgana in support. Let that go. Man. Hey, wait a minute here. You got people in game betting. Whoa. Get the hell. As long as you're only on chat, I'm fine with this. Make sure you're only on chat. Hey Daniel, so if you want to actually bet 50, you might want to redo the bet 50, because right now you're betting 25. It doesn't stack, buddy. Sorry. I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? I don't want y'all to just, I don't want y'all just to have one set bet. So, since no one else gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. I'm allowed to bet. It's my channel. I have a question for y'all in this last little bit while we have the team profiles up in this last minute. Do you want me to do like a running bet, total bets or total amount bet on each team during game? Just a question. It would be up on screen, probably in the corner for each team, and it'd just show like how many total bets per team, just so you something, I don't know, something for the spectators. It's an idea I had. Let me know what you guys would think about it. I know some of you all really like the betting, so maybe just something to make it a little more fun. I don't know, a little more interactive. What the hell are you doing, Daniel? God damn it. I hope it doesn't actually let you do that. I think it actually lets you do that. Do you even have 100? I don't think you even have 100. We are 10 seconds away from getting into the game, guys. But this is game 2. For those of you that missed it, White to the 9, won game 1. They're looking for the 2-0 to start out the season. And as we get into the game, I guess I need to do this. I actually need to change these because they are on the wrong people at the moment. And 1. Okay. That's good. You know what? I'll just leave that up. There are the team comps up on your screen right now. Yeah, if you're trying to bet WhiteX9, it's bet number 2. So do this 52 that you did. That is White to the 9. It's set up there. Daniel, pay attention to my bot, please. If you're gonna do anything. Oh, we get to do our favorite game again, guys. We get to make fun of the Caitlyn and the, I believe Rengar. We're not having skins. So, that's a thing. Again, I'll leave the bets up. 5 minutes or first blood. So, Daniel, if you're trying to bet WhiteX9, just do the bet 52. That is the WhiteX9 bet. Look back up in chat. My bot told you what to do. Let's see if WhiteX9 tries any level 1 stuff this game after getting a little chunked out. At least Wolfran Alpha did in the last game. They are maybe, nope, not really a death bush, just they're gonna invade the tri-bush here. Let's see if they try it, if they are able to catch anyone. It looks like Finally, someone listened to my pleas from last year. We might see a lane swap here from, oh, and 10 gold to the, oh, there's the Dark Bion's gonna hit. It's gonna land on the Sejuani. They're going in. Good tornado from Jonah, hitting all 5 members of White to the 9, and they just back away. They placed the ward down. But quite possibly, I can't tell you how happy I am about this. It looks like we might see the lane swap coming out here from Proper Logic Gaming. I would be so happy. I was clamoring for this last season for some team to do this. So, I love it. I love it. Thank you. So, a little bit of a gold edge though too. Who am I kidding? Oh, I should switch these around. Janna's not in the jungle. Whoops. Just kidding, guys. And there we go. I was about to say, well, we have a coin star for both supports. That's interesting. Normally 2 supports that would go Spell Thieves. Interesting to see the coin. And now Kennen sees what he's up against. Oh, Rengar. He does have to flash over the wall. He wasn't quite able to do any kind of jump. So early flash burn for the Rengar. Let's see if they do anything. Francisco taking a few orbs of deception here. He does get the level 2. He is at about half health though. He does have Flask, so he should be able to sustain. Daniel, you have 2.5 minutes to fix your bet. Or when I close the bets, I think you're gonna have 50 on both. Or 50 and 8. I don't actually know. But I don't know. I'll let the system kind of decide how to handle your bets. Meanwhile, we do see WTN is pushed up to the turret. They fast push this lane. I'm assuming that means Sivir has Ricochet Blade, the Ricochet leveled. Does not. Boomerang Blade and Spell Shield actually. So able to push the lane up without the Ricochet. So they are pushed up to the lane. Let's see what Kennen can do here. He's trying just to get the top laners are pretty even though, 5 and 4. Oops. I am bad at this, guys. Someone freaking remind me at the start of, like, when I put on team profiles or something, tell me that the OGA music is still on. Oh, Oscar! Both of the junglers. Hashtag DCS big plays. Oh my gosh, the Danny legacy is alive in the 9 to 5 organization. Oh, I'm crying, I'm laughing so hard. Meanwhile, Charm lands first blood to Ahri in the mid lane. Hecarim goes down, and oh my gosh, I am dying. I am dying of laughter. Oh. Oh man, the Danny legacy is alive and well. Both junglers falling to minion camps. And meanwhile, Ahri able to hit the charm and take down Hecarim. Meanwhile, he takes a turret shot and he is about half health again. Oh my gosh. I'm crying, guys. That was... Holy shit, the camera panned at the perfect time. I kind of want to go back and replay that, but I don't want to be too rude. Oh. Dude, hashtag DCS big plays from both junglers. Francisco montage of that. Holy shit. Good God. Oh boy, that was freaking funny. The jungle struggle is real. Whew. God damn. I didn't expect both of them to either. Like, the camera panned over to Sejuani really low, and I think the last little, like, mini burst from the, whatever, the frog, the toad, whatever his name is, the Gromp, yeah. Dude, Gromp and Razor Beak's MVP. Meanwhile, the Ahri getting the first blood is actually, could be a bit problematic here for WTN. They need to be kind of careful. What they do, because that Ahri, I mean, yes, has been nerfed some, but we have still seen Ari's being able to dominate games. Both, I know anyone that plays solo queue and at the professional level. So Sejuani has spent a lot of time in this bush looking for nothing. Wah, wah. As Sejuani just wanders back to the jungle. I don't know what to say about this game except that, you know, PLG is 400 gold ahead at this point. Because I'm still kind of, I can't believe both junglers just did that. It's quite fantastic. But both of the mid laners have hit level 6. Renekton has hit 6. I'd imagine Kinnan is rather close. Renekton is a little bit of CS ahead. He does get hit by the Dark Binding. He does take an auto attack, but no Boomerang Blade coming out there from the oh, Koi. Oh, I'm sorry. I was wondering where your bet was. We do see Renekton trying to jump in. He actually, or Rengar, Renekton. Rengar trying to jump in. He had started up the early dragon. It is looking like that is what WTN is going to go for here. Having the two members on bottom side, they can do this a lot easier. Oh, Sejuani. Sejuani run now. There's the heal? No, Sejuani just going to try and do it. There, well, there's Dragon and there's a kill. Hecarim able to make up maybe a little bit for the 1v1 solo for... Oh, Hecarim, get out of there. Okay, you're fine. But that is kind of what to the... Oh, the spell shield. It doesn't... Nice wait out of the charm, though, by Ari. Didn't use it on the spell shield, instead waited for Morgana to show. So, nice use, but still nothing going, really. But we do see now, Hecarim has a little bit of an experience advantage. Is going to go back. The needlessly large rod for Ari is what the purchase ended up being with that first blood gold. Oh, shit. I need to move chat again. Chat, why do you... No. Why do you come back? Don't come back. We do see Kinnan looking like he's going for the Zanya's first item possibly here. This time Sejuani is able to pick up the red buff. Meanwhile, little Rengar just gonna take down the Merc Wolf successfully. I want to see... Oh, wait, is he going for it? Okay, guys, here we go. The Rengar... Whoa, what the fuck? Ah, I forgot. Rip. 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 What the fuck is my lead claim doing? Rip. Oh, he was able to take him down. Oh. Rip, I was running at 0.25 speed. Rengar wins round, I'm guessing 2 or 3 with the Razor Beaks after I completely fucked up the replay. That didn't happen. Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. They probably should have tried to clear that ward before the pink buff. The pink buff. Riot, please, pink buff. The pink ward died, but no go. So we do see they have continued to push the wave in quite a bit here in the bottom, but we still haven't seen the turret going down yet. It might fall with this wave, so we're just going to continue to hit it. Renekton using his ultimate, but good spell shield. Now they're going a bit in. The Renekton ultimate. Oh, there's Rengar jumping in, but Ari did have ultimate and should be able to get away. The bullet strike doesn't quite land. And yeah, it's kind of hard to catch an Ari when the ultimate's up, so... Man, that team communication from White to the 9 warding the exact same bush at nearly the exact same time. That takes skillful team communication. 9 out of 10 would play with team again. And we see going in on the Sejuani, possibly getting the stun up, but isn't quite going to be enough. Hey, Rengar should... Uh-oh. Oscar. Okay, you're fine. Whew. Oh, the fear in my heart for a minute when I see Oscar's health bar flash red in the jungle. It will forever be there. Rip Rengar. But all seriousness aside, we do see White to the 9 have opened up about the 500 gold lead here with her. We do now see the top laners finally getting to face each other. Kennen does have just a slight minion lead, not even really much other than that. It does look like he's almost got the Zhonya's. I'd imagine he's going. That's what he's going for. Maybe not. That is what happens when you have teleport Hecarim. Oh, he dodges the trap with the ultimate. Nicely done. That will be a kill. Going over to Sivir. Caitlyn forced to flash away to survive. And unfortunately, there's no turret here, but they really need to protect mid lane here. As Ahri is pushed up against turret. That turret's gonna fall unless Rengar can do something here. Trying to force him away. There's the orb deception. Here comes Hecarim. He's trying to get in. Doesn't quite land enough. Here comes Sejuani. The charm did hit. There's the frozen Hecarim. He's trying to do what he can. Will fall here. There's the ignite. I'm a smite just to make sure he does. Kill over to Rengar though as Ahri falls. The dark binding. Is it gonna be enough? Where's the last boomerang blade? No, the last auto attack is enough. Sivir picking up the kill. 2 for 1 for White to the 9 in the mid lane. And that's what happens when they get split up, I guess. I don't know. That was kind of a good collapse there from White to the 9. After losing the Hecarim, good, they see the bush 2 times better. I wish it worked that way. Oh, hey, look at that synergy. There's 2 in that bush as well. That bush gets 2 wards, and that bush gets 2 wards. Every bush in the game gets 2 wards. Damn, how much? That would be a lot of money. Every bush in the game with 2 wards. That's kind of... As a support main, that makes my heart hurt. Just thinking about 2 wards in every bush. But we do see here, Caitlyn is actually quite a bit of CS up on the Sivir. But having the 2 kills has kept Sivir pretty even in terms of item build, so that's been helpful, but that's still a 30 CS difference here. Caitlyn has done just major farming. Well, I guess Caitlyn is on the side of PLGs. Going full. And Kennen has actually started to pull out the lead here after going into the 1v1 lane, so we'll have to see. Dragon is back up, and White to the 9 have control of it. They're starting it up. Here's Ahri is around the back. We'll have to see. Turret goes down in mid lane. Minions are finally able to take that one down. Oh, Oscar. Oh, friend, what are you doing? You are in 5 members. There's the ultimate. Down goes Morgana. Sejuani's able to hit 2. The John all keeping him alive. Kennen's not even in this fight yet. There's the ace in the hole gonna be blocked by the spell shield. There's the Sivir ultimate. There's a lot of damage. All the fail flash from the Kennen. Holy shit. Kennen could have had at least 1, maybe 2 kills, and he failed the flash. All the face palms are real. Oh. Meanwhile, Dragon is still up. So that was 1 kill over. Oh, there's 2. Is Sejuani gonna be able to get in on this? There's the slow smite onto Hecarim, but it isn't quite able to do enough. Kennen's just gonna get in there, do a little bit of damage, and walk away. Meanwhile, Dragon is now being started up by PLG after Sivir falling down. Poor Sivir just gonna lay there by the Dragon pit while Dragon goes to the other team. Unless you have the upgraded sweeper. Then you just piss the support off. But meanwhile, Dragon number 1 over for PLG. A nice use of their poke and ability to just jump in on a team fight there around that Dragon pit. As they were able to take down 2 members, kind of staggered, and take the Dragon for it. So, nicely done. We'll have to see. Again, this is the 2nd game in a row now, actually, that PLG has made a bit of a 15-minute response to an early lead from White to the 9. We'll have to see what White to the 9 can do about it this game after being very successful in how they handled it last game. So, Renekton might have to pop. He's holding on to Dominus quite a while here. He's just going to get away. Meanwhile, Sivir's just going to give Caitlyn a boomerang blade to the back. We do see the blue buff transfer. Is it going to go over cleanly? Yep. Guys, we can transfer blue buffs. We died at jungle cancel. We can transfer blue buffs. Meanwhile, Hecarim's like, who needs a jungler? We see the pink ward. The pink ward. What have I called pink wards today? The pink buff and the pink warn. Woo! I'm on top of it. There goes turret in top lane. Renekton's not able to quite get there. Here comes Hecarim again. Does he? He does have home guards. Here he comes. He goes right in on Janna, taken very low. Dominus is popped. They're going right in. There's the exhaust. There's the ultimate pop from Kennen. Sejuani trying to get away. Doesn't have anywhere to go though. Meanwhile, Janna stayed alive in the bot lane, able to get away after that engage from the Hecarim. And that will be 2 for nothing there for White to the 9 in that skirmish. Nice use there of the exhaust and the ultimates there. Good collapse after getting the turret. And now the 2 of the 3 outer turrets are down. So we'll have to see if White to the 9 groups in mid and look to knock that turret down last. So we'll see. Kind of taking a look at the but Kennen is he's trying to make up for the CS lead between the AD carries. Now over 50 in favor of the Caitlyn. I'm imagining this is going to be the Infinity Edge for Caitlyn at this point. It is indeed, and the Zerg Greaves, so we'll have to see what. Oh no. Oh, Morgana, there's the charm, there's the ignite. Now the Black Shield comes out and the heal, but there's a Sejuani there. Can Morgana get away? Trying. Where's the Sejuani? Nope, the Smite, I think, picked up the kill. Here comes Hecarim around from the side, though. He does get stunned up a little bit. He's trying to go in. Ignite goes down. There's the ultimate from Hecarim. He's in a little too deep, though. This is a 4v2 in favor of PLG, and there's the tornado knocking up Hecarim. He is going to fall. Killing spree for the Ahri. Can they keep chasing Sivir? Sivir does have the ultimate. There's the flash for the auto. The spell shield dodges just a little bit. All the ace in the hole follows flashes. And overall, that was 3 kills for... Oh, gosh. I don't think White to the 9 got a kill in that situation. And to lose 3 members there and the turret. Meanwhile, Renekton not having fun in the jungle, but here comes reinforcements. He pops Dominus. There's the Black Shield, maybe stopping any chance of an Ahri charm. Charm comes out, doesn't quite hit. They're going around though. Can Renekton stay alive? Instead, he's looking to go onto Janna. He gets stunned up from Renekton. There, might get away. There's the Bullet Strike and the Dark Binding hitting the same member. Slows are going down. Here comes Sejuani. Kill going over to Kennen. Kennen popping his ultimate. Sejuani picking up a kill on the Rengar. And this is version 2. I didn't hit the replay button, guys. As we see, they are going to be able to back away this time, but that bush is not where White to the 9 wants to be fighting right now, as that trade goes 1 for 1 overall. Rengar and Renekton both falling. Well, you see here, Kennen does have his Zanyas. He does have the short shoes. They are trying to get this mid lane turret. Sivir's doing what she can. Can they get it? Meanwhile, Caitlyn is just auto-attacking Morgana to oblivion. So strong right now. Oh, Caitlyn's gonna try and get away. There's the... Oh, no. This is bad for White to the 9. There's the ace in the hole. Is it gonna be enough? Nice spell shield there from the Sivir. Will stay alive. Morgana did fall. They did get the turret. So the gold is still about even though PLG is ahead in kills. But the gold's even, and PLG still has a turret they can take down. Meanwhile, Dragon's up in 40 seconds, and complete vision control of it is on favor of PLG. It is dark on this map right now if you're White to the 9. So you need to be very careful if they try and check this. And it doesn't even look like they're really going to try, as they were just backing, and Rengar goes in towards his red buff. They are kind of roaming down to it now. It's up in 20 seconds, but Morgana is going to be walking through so many wards. Oh, Morgana needs to be so careful here. Gets the ward down and just runs. That's probably smart, as we see PLG setting up the Fnatic bush. Oh, Hecarim The charm misses. He was able to dodge it. Sure. They need some wards though, because Kennen does have teleport. So there are multiple members here. Oh, there you go, Morgana. Nicely done. There are, you know, every member from both teams is here except for the Kennen who has teleport. So we'll have to see what they do for this. Dragon is up. Let's see. Boomerang Blade hitting 4. There's the reflection. Oh, hits 2, Sejuani. That is exactly what PLG wanted as they take down 2, make that 3. And Kennen TP'd in from the back, but yeah, he's running now. And that will be Dragon number 2 for PLG as they take a 3-0 in quick succession. Nicely done from the Sejuani, hitting 2 members and just really ending that fight before it had much of a chance to start. That was, I guess, a good attempt from White to the 9 to maybe try the Rengar jump and Sivir hitting the 4-man Boomerang Blade, but so much damage coming out of the side of PLG at the moment that fight didn't go anywhere. And I'm just going to keep this, looking at this. This Caitlyn, 2-0-5, 180 CS. At this point in the game is 50 CS ahead of anyone else in the game. So I've been farming rather well, just overall. So now White to the 9 getting vision control of Dragon isn't exactly the best thing because there's nothing there now. I think 3, that's interesting. The 3 upgraded yellow trinkets from White to the 9, not deciding to go for a scrying orb or anything, and obviously, you know, Rengar with the bone tooth necklace. So that's pretty much 4 wards from their trinkets. So, whew. Rengar is able to beat the Razor Peaks every other time now. So, but we do see PLG doing kind of what they should try and do with this comp. They aren't able to keep their minion wave alive long enough to really try it, but Sejuani just gonna take the blue buff for herself this time. Group up with this team mid while Rengar pushes down, actually down bottom as he comes coming up through the jungle of vision that White to the 9 has now set up. That will be a pink buff, or gosh damn it, a pink ward going down. Riot, please give me a pink buff so I can actually act like I'm talking about something. We see 2 pink falling in quick succession here for White to the 9. So that's a decent bit of gold. I don't know how long that pink ward was there, but now even with the gold lead, here comes that last outer turret is going to fall here. I don't know that Morgana wants to try anything. Just going to take a little bit of damage onto the minions and let Kennen clean it up. Kennen is trying to farm rather well. Second highest farm in the game behind the Caitlyn, but I don't know. This Sivir not really working out. Neither is the Morgana. Is able to hit the Dark Binding, but onto Janna. So 2 and 3 on the Sivir, 0, 4 and 6 on the Morgana. The Hecarim's not really working either. 1, 3 and 3. The teleports haven't really netted him much of anything. So I'll have to see what they can do. They do win the Dark Binding onto the Sejuani, but it's not really going to do much as we have 4 members here. It's a 4v5, and in comes Kennen. He's trying to get in. He's doing so much damage. There's 1 kill for Rengar. There's the Hecarim. Rengar picking up the double kill. Hecarim getting the kill. Hecarim getting a double kill as well. Renekton's not even here. And they don't have minions, but Baron's up at 25 minutes. Are they going to try this here? They're looking towards it. Rengar is kind of low on health, but let's see if they actually try this. They get vision control of it. There is no vision here for PLG in the actual pit itself. And here starts Baron, 25 minutes. It is, I mean, considered rather weak at this point, but they are very low health. That fight was not the cleanest, even though they took it without losing anybody. They might be able to pick this up, though. There's a lot of flashing red health bars. This is getting a little scary. There it goes. Kennen actually picking up the kill, using the empowered recalls to get out of there. 25-minute Baron here, and that was a nice turnaround from White to the 9 to get back into this game. Good engage. Kennen doing quite a bit of damage with his ultimate there. the Slicing Maelstrom, I believe. Yeah. So, nicely done. We see the Gyomu's onto Rengar. I feel like he's had that for a while and I'm dumb. But, I mean, he probably has. Looks like Morgana is most likely going to be going Zonya's here, I'd imagine, with the Needle to Large Rod. That would be my thought, but we'll have to see here. What can White to the 9 do with this Baron buff? Kennen's off split pushing. He does have teleport. Ace in the hole and the charm going out onto Morgana. Using the Black Shield. Kennen is coming around for a flank. I don't know that they saw him, so we'll have to see if he can get in here. He is between minion waves. I don't think they know he's there. Here he comes with the Slicing Maelstrom, and oh my gosh, the repeat. Down goes 2 members immediately. Caitlyn and Janna both dropping. Renekton falls as well. Ahri is still alive. This still needs to be a little bit scary here if you're White to the 9, but they're going to push down. They don't have minions in mid, so they're rotating to top lane here, and they should take this turret. Here's Hecarim going back to base. He is now full health. They are going to take down this turret. Let's see what they can do. They have 6 seconds on Janna. Are they going to keep pushing here? They have a pretty decent-sized minion wave. Ahri is up, but Hecarim is at full health. So is Sivir. This could be a bit scary for Ahri here, and this is going to be an inhibitor turret following at 27 minutes. Wow, this engage, such nicely done here. I'm going to follow Kennen here, and we're going to watch that engage. So, go back just a little bit for that fight. Woo! Okay. Here we go. So Kennen, I mean, we saw was setting up this flank, and there's this Slicing Maelstrom, and he just goes in and Zonya's. They can't target him, and Caitlyn and Janna fall immediately. Ahri's off to the side trying to do something and just isn't able to. That fight was over so quickly. We do see kind of the 3 flashing health bars, but nice decision here from Hecarim. He heals up and then just TPs to the minion. Once he realized they were going top, he just TPs into the minion, and that was such a nice overall call there from White to the 9. It nets them the inhibitor turret. They weren't quite able to pick up the inhibitor, but Dragon is up. It goes over to, I guess it went over to PLG. We kind of missed that, but it's okay. It looks like only Hecarim was there trying to defend it. Meanwhile, Baron buff is still on. I'd imagine it's about to wear off. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has too much time left on it. So, and then we'll have to see what they look to do here. They do have the Omen inhibitor in top lane. If they can do something, they know Ahri just got the blue buff, and I think Ahri just knows that they know is that ward died. Kind of in her vision. I think that's just a spectator bug. They still have Baron buff because those minions weren't empowered. So, but actually, is it? Yeah, I think it's just they don't have buff any longer. We'll have to see what they do here. They're setting. Are they setting up a Fnatic bush? They are. Rengar's gonna, or Renekton's gonna be the one to join them. In they go. They're going all in on Renekton. There's a 4-man Sejuani stun, and this is the fight that PLG needed. Renekton picking up the double kill. Is he able to get more? He goes down. Caitlyn picking up 1, and this is an ace for 1. Oh, after White to the 9 had made such good decisions on their team fight to go all in on the Renekton like that, the Janna tornado with the Sejuani stun just decimated White to the 9 there. This will be at least the middle tier 2 turret. I'd imagine this is going to be the inhibitor turret. They have 8 seconds on Rengar, 5 on Morgana. This, I'd imagine, will at least be the inhibitor turret with the wave clear. They're able to push the wave up rather quickly to the turret. Are they going to try and for the inhibitor? There are people from White to the 9 coming up. They do get the turret and then have to back away. So 1 inhibitor turret down for both teams here. And this game is pretty even once again. So we'll have to see what they go for here. Rengar's like, no, this is mine. And again, I like it. We see the AD carries going different builds again. Oh, hi, I see you. Oh, the charm just barely missed. The black shield wasn't quite quick enough. Hecarim's coming around. Can he get... Oh, the Dark Binding just misses. And that will stop that. Sorry about that, guys. The Dark Binding just missing there. They are going to look to shove up top lane here. It looks like Baron will be up in a minute and a half. And at the moment, vision control isn't really for either team. Oh, whoa, Renekton. He's going to go in for this inhibitor. He TP'd in. He should be able to get this. He's got Tiamat Randolins. He doesn't have the best damage. Rengar's coming in from base. He has home guards. Here he comes. Can he stop this? He's just going to try and keep him away. The rest of White to the 9 is coming around on this. Morgana Dark Binding doesn't quite hit. There's the flash. There's this Chilling Smite. Can they come around on this? Here comes Kennen. Here comes Sivir. They do collapse, and Renekton falls. He wasn't quite able to get the inhibitor. Can the minions pick it up? He did a lot of damage to it. It is trying to recover, but there are a lot of minions there. It looks like Hecarim is streaming down the mid lane trying to get to this, while the rest of the team goes and gets vision control here of Baron, it looks like, as they walk over a ward. I say that. Let's see, Baron is up in 30 seconds, so we'll have to see what they do. Charm's going to hit. This is all in on the Rengar, and wow, the damage from that ace in the hole. Holy hell, Rengar just evaporated. Kitty go bye-bye. But as we see here, now that he's down for 30 seconds, this Baron is up in 5. Both teams are going to see it when it spawns in. Who's going to be the first one to make the moves? It will look like it's PLG. As it spawns in, they move right to it. They do have Scuttle for Black to the 9, so they will see any attempts here. But Rengar's down for 8 more seconds. It looks like just vision control and backing away here for PLG. No look to start it just yet. And we'll have to see now. They back away, though, so can White to the 9 just get in there and clear all the vision away? Dragon's up in a minute. This would be Dragon number 4 for PLG, so this actually could be quite risky here for White to the 9 just to let this go. They only have the one sweeper, though. Again, this is where that one sweeper really, really hurts you. They only have the one sweeper to clear out vision here. And no pink wards in inventory, so it's really hard for them to get complete vision control around that Baron pit, and they're just gonna back away. But probably vision control both neutral objective pits right now, so it's gonna be really risky for White to the 9 to go make a decision at either one. We do see Hecarim. He's all alone though. There's the sweeper. It's gonna get one ward. Is it an upgrade sweeper? It is not. So PLG knows this is happening. They saw them leave the pit. There's going to be a ward. I'm imagining them to drop in the pit. Or, yep, there's the ward getting dropped in the pit. Renekton sees the damage on it. Baron does go down. Can they defend this inhibitor, though? It's a 1v4 right now for Hecarim. The inhibitor's going to fall. This trade-off is in favor of PLG unless they can collapse here. Here comes Kennen from the side. Renekton not quite able to land what he needed. Can he get onto Ahri? He is trying to. Ahri is not going to fall just yet. There's the Jen ultimate. Trying to keep themselves alive. Jen is going to get rooted. Will fall. Flashes over the buff to the blue buff, but falls to the boomerang blade. In comes Hecarim and Rengar trying to get onto Renekton. They are going to keep chasing. There is a Kennen coming from the side. He gets vision on 3 of them. And this should be Dragon, I imagine, for White to the 9, as I think Rengar can just solo this. So we do see where are they going to go. Whoa, that was a teleport in from Hecarim. He's trying this. Is he going to get it? He's got quite a bit of damage. Ahri's coming to try and defend this. So is Caitlyn. Dragon goes down. There's the charm. Can he get the inhibitor? He does not. He goes down. Ahri with the godlike defense there. To be fair, 3 against 1. That was a bit of a bad situation for Hecarim to be in. He did try. I will give him props for that, but it failed pretty badly there if you are Hecarim and White to the 9. So they still are down an inhibitor. They are up 3,000 gold, and they were able to get their second dragon. So they have staved off, that kind of scare of dragon number 4 for a while now. Sivir is split pushing bot. She's going to get a turret for free. There's no one from PLG answering this. They are now, as Renekton's starting to back away. But that's going to be one turret. And Silver's going to keep pushing. Meanwhile, White to the 9 is here to defend this in numbers. So there is a Renekton coming around from the side, but can he really do anything here? He's going to try. Look at how much damage is being done to him, though. Let's see what he tries. He does have Dominus. Not quite up. Wow. Silver with the 1v1. Dominus is coming up just about now. I would imagine that's going to be an inhibitor turret again, because they are all backing away. But it's not going to be done in time. They now have 2 open inhibitors. And the Baron enhanced recall will get Silver out of there easily. So now let's see. It looks like it will be Bloodthirster coming out here for the Silver. Has done quite a nice job of kind of farming back up. As now at 242, only 20 behind that Caitlyn. After for most of the game was so far behind. So we'll have to see. I'd imagine White to the 9 is going to turn their attention to the mid lane now to take out that last inhibitor turret. This has been a very topsy-turvy game. Both teams looking to have control of it at different times and then falling to the wayside before, I don't know, gaining back control. So we'll have to see. We had, what, a 48, 49-minute game in Game 1 or something like that. This one might go a little longer. Because, yeah, it looks like White to the 9 is in control right now. But we have seen PLG prove that they can win fights when they are down. So we'll have to see here. We do see the double Zanyas. We see double Banshees as well on the side of White to the 9. Kennen is pretty strong right now. He hasn't done as much CSing lately, so his numbers have fallen off, but the 3-1 and 9. Are they looking for a pick here? They're gonna think about this. That's a very speedy Rengar. He goes right on to Ahri. He doesn't quite hit the bullet strike, it doesn't look like. He might get taken down here. Nope, Morgana's gonna block the thing, but in comes the Sejuani. There's the Zanyas though. Here's a Kennen as well. He kind of gets punted out, but John is gonna be the first one to fall. Rengar falls as well. Down goes Renekton. Sivir picking up the kill there and ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of White to the 9. Caitlyn pretty much untouched in that fight, but Ahri's so low, Sejuani's so low, and Caitlyn's the one left to defend this here, so we'll have to see what they can do. Sivir's going to go to bot lane and push this wave out. And what can they do? They go to mid to defend against the super minions that are trying to push down their lane. I think that inhibitor should be up rather soon. I don't know the exact timer on that, but I'd imagine not much longer till it gets. Oh, yep, there we go. Respawning soon, so we'll have to see what they try and do with this. Dragon is up in 2 minutes, so is Baron. Again, those were taken almost simultaneously, so the inhibitor is back up. Let's see what they can do here now. They have the inhibitors back up. They have 2 exposed inhibitors in PLG's base, so can they make a vibe for them? Can they make a threat towards them here with both Dragon and Baron up in a minute and a half? They are going to get the ward here. We still don't have the upgraded sweeper from Morgana, so it's still going to be pretty hard to clear vision for White to the 9 at this point in the game. So we'll just have to see how this goes. There are 2 wards down around Baron here for PLG. And say, Rengar, you're on a pink ward. But we'll have to see here. They are kind of pushing PLG back. That Baron is up in a minute. Can they dance around this pit for a minute without losing too much? Morgana's just going to look like wave clear top side. That is a massive wave and bottom side growing for PLG that is going to push in their favor. So we'll have to see what they do. Kennen on a ward. He gets charmed. They go in on Zanyas immediately. Can he get the backup in time? There's the slicing maelstrom. He goes in. He doesn't have Zanyas though. He's taking solo. He goes down to the Renekton. This might be the fight PLG needed. Sejuani will fall, but Rengar falls as well to the Ahri. Ahri is still pretty healthy. Caitlyn is too. Morgana picked up the kill on Ahri. Here comes in Hecarim again. Can he get the kill on Caitlyn? Caitlyn trying to flash, but this is a Hecarim chasing. Can he get the kill? He does. He gets the double kill. 5 for 4. That was chaos in the jungle. Look at the champions there. That should be the inhibitor, though. That was chaos. Wow. Kennen having to use his Zhonya's so early. Didn't have it for when he turned on the Slicing Maelstrom and just got taken down by the Renekton. But then, so many ultimates used. I don't think there's an ultimate on cooldown right now. He's going to teleport and defend the wave. Yeah, that massive wave that I said was pushing bottom. He is going to push that out. They are going to save the bottom turret. And now minions are pushing into the base on the top side. That top side inhibitor is a lot more deadly than the bottom side one that PLG got earlier. Because of the fact that when you're on the top side like that, it can actually start getting Nexus turrets. So both neutral objectives are up. Both teams seem to be rushing to Dragon. This would be Dragon number, I believe, 4 for both teams, I think. No, Dragon number 3 for White to the 9. If they can pick this up, they would tie up the Dragons. And they kind of need this because, again, it continuously also keeps the threat of Dragon number 5 away. And PLG aren't even going to contest this. This is a free Dragon for White to the 9. Does PLG turn towards Baron, though? Baron is up as well, and PLG are the only ones with vision of it. Janna is going there. Maybe to sweep it out. That is Dragon. And here goes PLG rushing to the other side to Baron Pit. But now they have to go back and defend. Renekton is defending their top side, trying to get the minion wave to push. Here comes White to the 9 pushing down bot side. Here comes PLG in the base defending it. Can they pull a defense here? Here comes Ahri. This is a 4v4. Make that 5v4 as in comes Sivir. This inhibitor has taken half health already. Can they stay in base here and try this? The charm is going to land on Ahri. There's the Talisman Ascension. They're going in. Morgana's going to get hit up. There's the Slicing Maelstrom. Not really getting onto anybody. This fight is going all around. There's the Zhonya's finally, but Kennen still should fall here. No, Ahri and Caitlyn are the only ones to go down here. Kennen is still in this fight. The shields coming out of White to the 9 have been enough to keep him alive. Sejuani is in trouble and looks to fall here. Maybe not quite. He is going to get back to base, but they are going for Nexus turrets here. They have 40 seconds on the 2 primary damage dealers, but they are so low. They need to get out of here. They don't need to stay too long. There's the pop-up. It is going to hit Sivir. They're going in. Sejuani able to pick up the kill on Rengar. What is White to the 9 doing? They were on Nexus turrets. They need to get out of here. Sejuani is going to be taken down. It looks like will fall. So, have to make an end here. Are they? Here they go. They are going to get one Nexus turret. Can they get the second one? The minions are already on it. They get Nexus turret number 2. They're on to the Nexus at 44 minutes. Are they able to pick up the 2-0? Just hit the damn Nexus. It goes down in just over 44 minutes. White to the 9 in a back and forth chaotic game. 54 kills in 44 minutes here. White to the 9 picking up the 2-0 for their very first game in DCS. What a way to start, and damn, what a way to start the season for me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed those games. I have to do this now. Gamble winner. We have the 2-0 in favor of is it win or winner? I'm bad at this. I think it's winner. Whoops. But let that pay out. There we go. 150 green Vicks. I think Daniel bet 100 of those. But we do see White to the 9 picking up the 2-0. Great start to the season for them. Great start to the season, I think, for DCS, guys. That was so much fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And again, tomorrow, I believe 8:30. Someone correct me from one of the teams if I'm wrong here. Someone correct me if I'm wrong here, but 8:30 tomorrow, the sister team for White to the 9, Black to the 9 in the upper division will start their season against Wizardmon is Illuminati. So if you enjoyed this game, come check out the upper division match tomorrow, 8:30, same place right here. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you're hyped for DCS Season 2, because I know I am. And good luck on your season summoners. Go out and get those pentas.